Welcome to Ngurah Rai International Airport, which is commonly known as Bali International Airport. I've just arrived in the international section of the airport and I want to show you how you get through immigration, customs, and what's on the other side, getting to your transport, all that sort of stuff. A complete guide to arriving in Bali. Let's get stuck in. Once you get off the aeroplane, your gate will lead all the way to this area here. And sometimes this can be extremely busy. Tonight, very quiet. There is a visa on arrival area over there, over that section there. But if you've already got your visa, you've applied for it online, you can go straight through the e-gates. And what that means is that you can get through without even having to speak to a person. This sign here shows you who can go through the e-gates. Yeah, you need an electronic passport and you basically need one of those e-visas. So once you've got that, it's pretty straightforward. Go straight through these e-gates. Walking through this hall, down in the distance there, you can see the e-gates, which there are a lot of them and they're pretty good. I mean, if you fail, if it doesn't sort of go red, well then you can just try again. After you've come through immigration, you pick up your bags and then you fill out an electronic declaration form. And you need that to get through customs. Now you can do it on these computers here, or you can fill it out at home before you arrive and get through a little bit quicker. As soon as you get out of customs, you get all these money changers over here where you can go and try and pull money out of an ATM or get cash changed. And they also say no commission and cheapest thing ever, but yeah, you've got to do your homework because the prices are all variable and sometimes negotiable. There are people like transportation services like that. You've got SIM cards, and that's where you start getting people shouting at you. It's pretty crazy. Not as crazy as it used to be back in the old days. I think it used to be crazier before, but it's still people shouting out. And you can see up here on the right, there's more SIM cards, but those prices are airport prices. So you can usually get better prices on SIM cards once you get to wherever you're going. But you got to shop around. But there's lots of like transfers, tours, taxis, all over there. And again, the prices are variable. So the place I'm going to show you to go is where I choose to go these days. I mean, it changes every year seemingly as prices change, but I use Grab now. And if you have the Grab app, you can order the Grab as soon as you get out of customs and then go to what they call the Grab Lounge. So let's look for that. Basically, the Grab Lounge is a pickup area for Grabs. You'll still be harassed, I'll show you. You'll still be harassed out the front by all the drivers who you can still negotiate with like you used to in the old days and still try and get a good deal that way. But generally, it's better to use the app these days. It's just the way it is, you know. There's also an app called Klook, which I've used in the past. They have been cheap in the past and they have a little pickup area over here. So straight ahead, you can see all these neon signs and it says Klook. And it's basically where you check in to go and tell the people from the app, hey, I've arrived, where's my car? And they'll get you a car. So that's just in there, yeah. You go and sort of report. It looks different to what it used to be. It's still there, but it's just different. They've got a cafe there now. Anyway, so you turn left and then you're into the chaos. The chaos that we all are used to in Bali. We're all the drivers here. Not as crazy as it used to be. There used to be people shouting, but there's no one shouting at all at me at the moment, which is a little bit weird. Maybe this is just for the pre-booked ones. It looks like it. Yeah, so you just come down here. Oh, here we go. We've got guys shouting out taxi, taxi, taxi. But it's not really a taxi, it's just negotiating with the driver. It's fine to do that, especially if you're going to a place which is more difficult to get to. And also like a place like Ubud would be better maybe to do that. No, thank you. Why? Why? No, I'm just going to go this way.
Now, later, use locals service. Where do you want to go?
No, it's all right. I'm going up to the lounge over here. No, it's okay.
This one, check the price.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
You stay in Hilton?
No, I'm staying in Hilton.
So,
no.
Let's exit this way.
No, I'll go this way. Thank you.
Why? This is a great car.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to use. No, it's okay. Thanks. Yeah, you get harassed a little bit. Like those guys don't like you using Grab and Gojek and that sort of stuff, mainly because, well, the price is cheaper. And it's in here, so both Grab and Gojek pickup area is in there. So once you've already ordered your Gojek or Grab with your app, go there and get picked up. There's usually a counter there where if you don't have the app on your phone or whatever yet, you might be able to just go there and they'll do it all for you. But it's usually better to do it yourself. So just before that Grab area, you know, when all the drivers are all over there, there's also like what they call the official taxi service. This is the Ngurah Rai Airport Taxi. And they've got a price list there at the moment. So you can see like Tuban, 125,000, which is quite cheap. Kuta, 160,000. Canggu, 300,000. Ubud, 445. Sanur, well, Sanur is 255. So those prices are quite reasonable prices. And that's sort of fixed price from there. You buy a voucher, pay a voucher, you don't have to negotiate with anyone. So that's another option if you want to use sort of local taxis rather than, you know, the online systems with Grab and Gojek. Because the two apps, Gojek and Grab, compete really hard, you'll find that they sometimes have better prices at different times of the day or on different days. So at the moment we are going to use Gojek because Susan found some sort of voucher which gives her 133,000 to Sanur. But you could do Grab as well. I saw Grab when I looked at it was 175 to Sanur. And the price on Grab when I looked at it was 130 to Kuta. It was 250 to Canggu, and it was 420 to Ubud. So I think you can probably do a little bit better than that if you negotiate directly with the driver to places like Ubud because it's a little bit far. But for someone like Sanur, that's a good price. I would have been happy to pay 175, but Susan's got 133. That's sort of what it's like down here. It's still not that smooth, but it's a lot smoother than it used to be in the old days. You don't really have to negotiate too much anymore unless you really, really want to. So that's the long and the short of it. Now, there is also a bus that comes here, which can pick you up out front. The problem with that, I mean, I've done a video on it if you want to get all the details of that. The problem with that is that you're going to need a tap card, an e-money card to get onto that. If you've never been to Bali before, it's a bit of a pain. But if you've already got one of those, you can use the bus. It takes a lot longer to get to places like Sanur, but you can get to central Kuta pretty quickly. Other than that, there's not really many other options. The one thing I will say is if you really want to go dirt cheap, you don't want to pay some of those higher prices, you can walk outside of the airport and get a normal taxi or a Grab or a Gojek. For sure you can, and that's cheaper. Definitely cheaper if you walk outside the gates. It's about 10 minutes.
Oh,
so,
you're vlogging. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hi guys, have a nice vlog and enjoy Bali.
Now you got to make sure you hit like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Click button like.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
There you go. There we go. Yeah, so basically 10-minute walk outside. You can follow the paths all the way to the motorbike car parking area, and that's where you'll find some cheaper options as well. But I just don't bother anymore. I have done. If I'm on my own, I'll probably do it with not much luggage. Get on the back of a motorbike, but otherwise just don't bother. I have seen other videos in the past as well that suggest you can go to the the arrivals area of the international terminal and try and get a cab that sort of just drops someone off. I mean, you're not allowed to do that, but you might get away with it and get a good price. I've never done it before. I've seen some other YouTubers have done that. Not really something I've ever done, and I don't really need to, but that's another option as well, just to get a little bit of a cheaper price maybe. So there you have it. That's my concise arrival guide to Bali International Airport. It's pretty easy once you get here. Once you know what you're doing, pretty easy. Just keep your sort of head down, walk straight ahead. Don't look anyone in the eye. You won't get into any sort of negotiations that you don't want to. Keep focused on what you want to do, who you're going to go with. Sort of have that in mind before you get here. You know, if you're going to go and negotiate with the driver, great. If you're going to go and get one of those airport taxis, great. Or if you're going to do a Grab or a Gojek, great. But just make sure you're sort of determined about it, otherwise you will get sort of sidetracked. Thanks for coming along for the ride today on my short little journey through the airport. And thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all things Sanur and the rest of Indonesia. I'll catch you next time, and Sampai Jumpa.